What is up, everybody? My name is Colin Brandon. If you don't know who I am, I started talking about sports on TikTok, and people started liking it. And I got a request to start making longer videos on YouTube, and so we're here. We're on YouTube, and we're making longer videos talking about sports, literally any type of sport. You guys drop whatever you want me to talk about in the comments. I'll get a feel for like what kind of stuff that you guys like, what topics you want me to talk about, and I'll drop in-depth videos breaking things down. My favorite sports are college football, college basketball. I like the MLB, NBA. Okay, like literally everything. NHL I'm a little bit spotty on, but I'd do some research and I'd break down a video if you want me to talk about something specific. Yeah, so let's get into it. Hey, like I say on TikTok, I'd really appreciate a like, sub, and if you guys would share this with your friends, that would be awesome. We can build this community where we just talk sports. And guys, feel free to talk sports in the comments. That is something I'm super excited for with YouTube, is that we can discuss more things because you can have longer comments. We can have more in-depth conversations there. So today we're going to talk about Spencer Rattler. I thought that that'd be a good video to start off with because it's kind of, I'm not gonna say a touchy subject in college football, but it's a subject in college football that a lot of people are unsure of because people are quick to get on his case and be like, you know what, Oklahoma's lost a couple of games because their quarterback's no good and stuff like that. And you know what, I'm not gonna say I haven't been guilty of saying that Spencer Rattler's no good. Because I have been guilty of that. I have a lot of people, or some people in my circle of close friends that were hyping up Spencer Rattler so big that it was like almost to the point of, I wasn't hoping for him to fail because I don't want to be that guy who hopes for people to fail. But I was like, let's take all this with a grain of salt and be like, dude, I'm not really sure he's that good. And then when he does good, I'm like, see, I told you. Or when he didn't do good, I was like, see, I told you, he's not that great. But it's really unfair to Spencer, and it's honestly unfair to college football because he's gotten the brunt of a lot of stuff, and people don't understand that he's a freshman playing quarterback for a team that has high expectations year after year. They've been a very good team, and the guys he's getting compared to are like Heisman winners and just straight up ballers. And Jalen Hurts, Baker, and Kyler Murray. Like, those are three guys that are all playing on Sundays. Baker and Kyler are starters. Jalen Hurts, gets in. He usually gets in every game, but he's not taking starting reps. Either way, still very good quarterback, very successful quarterbacks. Two of them won Heismans. And it's not necessarily fair to compare Spencer Rattler to those guys right out the gate. And I was one of the guiltiest of it. All right, so let's look at what Spencer Rattler has done this year. All right, even though they have lost 2 games, it's not necessarily all his fault that they lost them. He's 1,800 passing yards, 69% completions, 17 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. I'd like to see those interceptions come down. But the dude, like I said, he's still in like the top 10 of a lot of passing categories. He's a good quarterback, a redshirt freshman. People have to remember this dude is a freshman. And if he wants to, since they get this year of eligibility back, he could literally play next year. The year out, he could literally play for 4 more years, which is insane. To think about that development that is going to go on, I legitimately think that this dude has potential to be one of the all-time greats at Oklahoma. Like it or not, I know that there are people that love Spencer Rattler. I know people that hate Spencer Rattler. And me, I just love good, exciting football. So, the more touchdowns they throw and the more fun Oklahoma is to watch, the more I watch. That's why I love Big 12 football. I don't really have a team in the Big 12. My team is the University of Illinois, which, we can talk about that later. And I do have the Tennessee stuff on. I will be wearing various college gear from, games I've gone to and stuff like that. I try to scoop up whatever I can from, the university bookstore. So I'll be wearing a lot of different stuff. My allegiance isn't necessarily with those teams. But yeah, I just like to collect awesome clothes. Anyways, back to Spencer Rattler. I'm kind of all over the place here in my first YouTube video. Bottom line is cut him some slack. The dude, I think, is going to be a stud. I hope that he stays. So he's definitely staying this year. And we'll just see how he develops. I think the dude could be a dog. I think he could be an absolute monster. I think it would really help if Oklahoma, got a defense to go with this offense, and put them. They're already on the national stage, and they made the playoff a couple of times and played okay, and then horrendous. But I think that Spencer Rattler could be a very big piece in Oklahoma getting over the hump. Right now, you got to quit comparing him to the guys that came before him. Even Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, led his team to the Natty. And then he came in, and he was a senior when he was playing with them. And, Kyler, I think, what do we have? We have 1 year of him. He was a senior too. And then Baker, I think, played his junior and senior year with Oklahoma. But either way, they're all upperclassmen. Not fair to compare them to Spencer Rattler. Give him some slack, especially Oklahoma fans. It's okay that you lost a couple games. No, you're probably not going to make the college football playoff, but you have a bright future. You do. There's no way around it. This dude is top 10 in a bunch of passing categories as a freshman, a redshirt freshman, but still a freshman. And he's got plenty of time to develop, and literally could have 4 more years in college if he chooses to. You guys are fine, and just be excited. All right, thank you for watching. Again, be sure to like, follow, or subscribe is what they call it on YouTube, I hear. I appreciate you watching.